G'day, I'm Dr. Philip Button from the Food Entrepreneurship Academy. I'm here in Hobart on the outdoor terrace actually of the Rest Point Conference Centre, which is part of the Rest Point Hotel Casino and Entertainment Complex, which is Australia's first casino, opened in 1973. Here in the suburb of Sandy Bay. Now behind me you can see the boats of the Sandy Bay Marina, and a bit further back in the background the cloud-covered summit of Kunani, Mount Wellington up there. So an absolutely fabulous picturesque spot here on the outdoor terrace. Amazing views of the Derwent River in the opposite direction that I'm facing now. So just a fabulous spot here. So what I want to talk to you about in this video is something that's quite important, pertinent now during this current wave of the Omicron variant. And what you may have seen where you are is that there's a lot of empty shelves in supermarkets, for example. And that's last year and the year before, that was because of panic buying. But now, we've seen supply chain issues, and one reason for that is because there is so many elements to supply chains nowadays. They're long, they're complex, and increasingly international agri-food supply chains are really not uncommon. So when you're thinking of developing your food product and looking at either sourcing ingredients or manufacturing and where your market is or going to be, it's so important to keep those considerations in mind, because ideally you want to minimize the complexity and the length of the supply chain, not just from the point of view of these supply issues that we're seeing now, but also from the perspective of food miles and reducing your product's carbon footprint as well, which more and more consumers are looking into and seeing as a responsible business operation. So it just makes so much sense really to try and have your raw material suppliers, your manufacturer and your market located close together. Not only are you supporting local businesses in your area, but then you're also minimizing any disruption or interruption to the supply of your product, as well as reducing your product's food miles and therefore the carbon footprint and any long-term degradation to the environment. So it's it's just interesting as we go through this pandemic, the things that we come across, and how things change, and the elements that we hadn't considered before or we just took for granted, in terms of the length and complexity of current agri-food supply chains. It's just really highlighting, I think, the nature of those and how they can be disrupted. So it's certainly something worth keeping in mind when you're developing your new food product. So that's it from me this time. Thanks very much for listening. I'm Dr. Philip Button here in Sandy Bay, a suburb of Hobart, capital city of Australia's island state, Tasmania. Take care and see you around. Bye.